I think of all the strange things I've experienced during this hearing, seeing the Republicans describe it as a Soviet-style show trial or something has been one of the strangest.
This is Soviet-style rules. Maybe in the Soviet Union, you do things like this, where only you make the rules, where you reject the ability for the person you're accusing to even be in the room.
There's a number of hearings scheduled that are closed door behind, this continuation of this Stalin-esque Soviet-style impeachment inquiry.
These kind of Soviet-style tactics shouldn't be allowed, and frankly, a lot of people across the country are alarmed and disturbed that this is the route that Speaker Pelosi and Adam Schiff are going to go.
Soviet hearings, show trials, whatever you want to call them, were tightly choreographed. They were part of a totalitarian apparatus that was designed at extinguishing political opposition to the Communist Party. Under Stalin, they usually ended with executions or long sentences in concentration camps. That is really not what we're talking about here. And the procedure that we're describing is one specified by the Constitution itself, by the framers of the US Constitution.
I would just say to the American people, today's show trial has come to an end. We're headed down now to the basement of the Capitol to go until I don't know what time, and we'll be back there hiding again behind the closed doors.
Now, do either of you have any information or evidence that anyone who has testified before this committee, either in the secret dungeon testimonies that have been released or in these open testimonies?
The witnesses deemed suitable for television by the Democrats were put through a closed-door audition process in a cult-like atmosphere in the basement of the Capitol.
The use of this terminology, Soviet-style hearing, it almost implies that, the Democrats are trying to stage a process that will then result in the president's execution. That's really what that implies. And that the whole thing is secret and conducted by the KGB. The people who testified in Soviet show trials had been tortured, right? Their families had been arrested. Sometimes their relatives were shot. Are we really trying to imply that's what's happening here? I haven't heard of anyone being shot yet. I've heard of people being publicly questioned. And the other issue, of course, is that Republicans have been present throughout the entire process. Even in the closed hearings, they were present, they were entitled to have their own witnesses, they were entitled to, ask the questions as they saw fit. Hardly a totalitarian process. Just the use of that comparison implies these people have no idea what they're talking about.